هي اللي تكات كده.
عشان تضمن ان الصور تطلع كويسه. بيقولوا في واحده ست مالهاش علاقه باي حاجه بتاخدها معاهم من باب ان هم
فانا مفيش لحظه في اليوم انا مانيش فيها بفكر في المراقبه ومانيش قاعد مشغول بموضوع.
Let's be very clear. We're running out of time. So if the authorities do not want to end up with a death they should have and could have prevented, they must act now. 24, 48 hours, 72 hours at the most. That's how long they have.
And my understanding is that he has been convicted and is currently fulfilling his jail term, and any recourse to judicial process is, of course, available if time limitations still exist. I have no direct answer to your question.
He could die while the British Prime Minister is here. Should he not be released and given consular access?
I believe that within the penal code there is constant review of medical conditions for all inmates, and that the necessary health care is provided. So I think there might be a misconception as relates his actual status. Again, I believe within the penal system there are regulations that provide for the best interests and the health of all inmates.
The former British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has said here that he should be freed and given consular access. I have to press you on this. Is that likely?
I hardly think that that is a pressure. It's a legitimate question. I can't speak on behalf of former Prime Minister Johnson. I can't speak on what others have in terms of conviction. All I can say is that this is a judicial matter. The person in question has had a fair trial, has had legal representation, and has been convicted by an impartial court. As any legal system, there should be a respect of the judicial system. That is, I think, the issue of the separation of powers that we should all adhere to.
He's a British citizen and the British government are asking for his release. Is that likely?
Well, my understanding again is that he has not applied to be recognized by the Egyptian government as being a British citizen. His citizenship was conferred while he was serving his sentence, and there is a procedure within our rules and regulations and laws for any Egyptian who acquires dual nationality to fulfill, so that the government will recognize, or else it becomes a loophole for anyone to commit a crime and then contend that because he is a dual nationality